Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Chad, and if you're new here, I started this channel a while back as a way to document my journey to becoming an artist. I was inspired by a lot of other people that have been able to turn their art into a career and had a YouTube channel where they talk about stuff. And I think it was really cool. One thing that was interesting to me is seeing like the real side of like, you know, as someone like myself that has done artistic things my whole life but never turned it into a source of income, it's always like, how do you do it, you know? Like, how do you find people to pay for your art? How do you, all the questions. So anyway, as I explore how to turn making art into a way of making an income, I figured I'd make a YouTube channel to document my process along the way. So here we are. This is week 26, so been going strong. I would say that consistency is super important, which it is, but also like just showing up, I've been realizing lately, is not really like moving things forward. You know, it's just kind of like easy to get in that rhythm of just kind of like going through the cycle and just repeating the cycle. So I don't know what's going to break me out of that. Maybe calling myself out enough times on these videos. But yeah, I just want to get back to making art and it being fun. And the whole point of doing art full time, where you can do it for a living, is that you enjoy art. Obviously, that you can do it all the time. And by doing it all the time, you give yourself enough time to practice, to really like develop the skill of finding your style and like sharing that with the world. So that's what I want to do and what I'm trying to do. I kind of like hesitate to say trying, because we either are choosing to move through the day and do a thing or we're not. And to say we're trying, usually it's because we're not, and it's just like an excuse, right? Like, oh, I'm trying over here, I can't figure it out. I don't really have a timeline on like, I need to make this amount of money by this date and then I'll be successful as an artist. I just want to keep showing up, and I want to take something that I have a passion for and explore that to the extent that I can like create something that didn't exist, and also like use it to bring people together, meet people that are artistic, and share different creative ideas, and all this stuff's really fun. And so to kind of like lean into whatever my space is in the art community in the world, and share my little bit. So yeah, I've been really kind of like butting my head against the wall lately about you know, like, man, how am I gonna get this clothing brand going? Because I need to do it so I can start making money, so I can leave my day job. And that's obviously like not the right way to do that. But also, you know, I'm 41 now, and I've had enough jobs and worked for enough years where it's like, you just, once you know that like, this isn't meant for you, you know? And it's not like a good or bad or better than or less than others, or you can't do this and they can do that or whatever. It's just a matter of like knowing where your strengths lie as a person and what your gifts are that you're here to share. And I think once you realize that for anybody, I feel like once you realize that individually what those gifts are, then it's like if you don't share those, then you kind of, it's like a slow torture for the rest of your life, you know, knowing and not acting. So anyway, without rambling, yeah, let's make art fun again, you know. Let's just, you know, do it for the sake of doing it, not for the outcome, you know. That's something that I've been really trying to focus on lately. Trying. I haven't been focusing on. I've been wanting to. I've had the intention to focus more on that, and I just haven't been. So, yeah, I gotta watch myself on that trying word. Like, I've been trying to get the clothing brand going. I've been trying to do. I mean, you either have or you haven't, you know, right? So, anyway, I guess that's really it for now. I'm trying to not make these videos longer than they need to be, but just enough to kind of check in and say what's up and keep things going. So, thanks for checking in as I check in, and I'll see you guys on the next video.